Right then folk, welcome back to another video beer review. Managed to put you a little bit lower down, you're not up there, you're now down there, but yeah, there we go. We've got a beer here from Ideal Day, and it is their Climbing Trees, a Saison with apples and sea berries. So basically, a beer style that's not for the faint-hearted, to an extent. Saisons, don't really see them around very often anymore. I used to brew one, well, a brewery, like, God, 6.5 years ago now. We used to have a saison, big, pretty much core range, and I think it was like a spring or summer seasonal sort of thing. I think it was a spring seasonal. Um, and yeah, well, you don't really see them nowadays at all. So when I saw this, I thought I had to give it a go and get it. So Ideal Day, I don't know exactly where they're from. It says Cornwall. So Ideal Day Family Brewery, Crocodon Farm, Saltash, Cornwall, PL12 6RL. Bloody hell, I didn't realise that far down. Okay, so I need to give them a go when the next time we go down to Cornwall, which I don't know when that's going to be, but might be maybe like March or February time. Yeah, Ideal Day Family Brewery, Climbing Trees, Saison with apples and sea berry. Where does it say all the info? There we go. As summer was drawing to a close, we wanted to catch the last ray of sunshine and celebrate the harvest as it came in. We picked the apples with our two little boys and collected fresh sea berries from our friend Seth's orchard at Cornish Sea Berry Company, just up the road from home. We crushed the apples with an oak log and then added them to the mash and boiled with the sea berries. The fruit gave the beer a lovely tartness, which works really nicely with the juicy fruit aromas and complex esters from fermentation, which harmonise together for a crisp, dry finish. There's something very special about this beer as it captures a moment in our lives as a brewery and as a family. We'll look forward to savouring this on those long winter nights. Nia and James from Ideal Day. Ingredients are heritage malted barley, UK hops, regeneratively grown YQ wheat, whatever the fuck that is. I understand regenerative barley, but it's a bit extreme to put it all on the label. I understand why they're doing it, because they're trying to seem all eco-friendly and sustainable and that sort of shit. But expressive yeasts. Okay. Cornish water. Fine. Yeah. So there's a lot of breweries. Mine is one of them, who's been doing sustainable brewing for a very long time, and we just put that it's we don't put all this shite on the labels. Maybe we should do. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we should do. Brew number or gall number 82. Bottle condition, natural yeast. It says. So I'm expecting a kind of style of beer, or a beer that would have tasted, maybe 10, 15 years back. One of those beers you just don't see nowadays. Leaving the rest in the bottle. But yeah, has poured, despite being quite still in cracking the bottle open. It is got a decent carbonation to it. 2-finger fluffy white head. Nose is, I say, quite saline. It's not overly tart, which is good. Quite peppery, as you'd expect. Floral, grassy. Smells really nice. A saison's a lovely beer style when brewed properly, and the fact that we never see any, I understand why, because not many people want to have gallons of this, and most beer is designed to be not actually consumed by the gallon, but you know what I mean. Everything's supposed to be kind of remotely sessionable. They're served in. If you want to get rid of loads of it, is what I'm trying to say. If you want to sell something and sell lots of it, make it sessionable and make it easy going. Don't make it too mental, and you'll sell a load of it. This is never really going to be that style. It kind of falls into the same category as like black IPAs. They'll never be that style because people don't want to drink tons of them. Maybe I do, but other folk don't. Red ales, unfortunately, again, fall in the same category. Those beautiful beers that some people, like me, want to drink gallons of them. Most people don't. But yeah, we'll go straight in on the taste. Cheers. Plenty of funk about this one. Floral, quite wheaty, bready. There's a nice kind of tartness. I'm guessing that's the sea berries. Did they put any raspberry in? I don't know if they did at all. I'm guessing that's just coming from the sea berries and the kind of funky firm. Yeah, nice kind of appley. It's like an apple skin more than anything, and then the sea berries giving you that, you know, mild tartness, quite fruity, and then all the way through it's relatively crisp and a nice peppery sort of finish on it. It is extremely refreshing. It's one of those beers. I think the acidity works really well in it as well, because sometimes with the saison it can be a little bit too light and maybe a bit one-dimensional in terms of the wheaty, yeasty notes of the saison. You know, going quite peppery and everything like that. But this has a fruitiness to it with the sea berries, and then the tartness of the sea berries with the apple fruitiness, and then you're almost getting like raspberry sort of notes. But I'm guessing, like I say, I think that's coming from the sea berries. And it works really well. It's a lovely blend of different flavours, and I can have a couple of them as well quite easily. It's just extremely refreshing. I'd love to have one of them on a summer's day as well. Be perfect, you know, in the sun. I'm just imagining being, you know, somewhere in the sun at some, you know, a bottle share or something in Bristol or somewhere. You have a ton of lagers and you have a couple of different IPAs and stuff. You just want to refresh your palate, and that's the sort of beer you want to do it with. It's really nice, really nice. Ideal Day. They're climbing trees. Bloody good. See it about yourself. Give it a go. Anyway, see you next one. Cheers.